Newsshooter coverage of NAB 2023 is sponsored by B&H and Atomos.
I'm Eric Nasa with Newsshooter.com, and we are at NAB 2023, and I'm with Andrew from Deity. How's it going, Andrew?
It's going wonderful. It's great to be back in person. This is the big trade show for North America, the first big push for our broadcast industry here, and it is awesome to see this place sold out, booked solid, lots of people, lots of energy, and we brought a lot of new products for you guys to take a look at.
You did bring a lot of new products, and let's start off with this brand new wireless audio system. This looks really great. Talk me through it.
So let's start with the receiver. It's a dual channel, digitally modulated UHF wireless system. This is a dual channel receiver, runs on 2 AA batteries. If you use lithium batteries, you can get up to around 14 hours of runtime. Yeah. It also can get externally powered via the USB-C. So if you're doing something in a sound bag or on a camera rig where you have like Anton Bauer or V-mount batteries with a USB-C port, you can just pop over there and run your receiver right like that. And then the AA batteries kind of act as your backup system. So a lot of options here that we're trying to put into one small package. 2 outputs for dedicated A and B transmitters. So instead of just doing a split stereo TRS and then kind of mixing it all together, we give you options there as well as the B port can be used as a headphone jack. So a lot of people who want to do something like wireless monitoring on set, you could also reuse these for that as well. The transmitter is where all of the fun is. We've built a 32-bit float recorder into the transmitter, and because this is a part of our Citus audio ecosystem that talks with the rest of our system and our wireless control apps on our phones, this thing can also be remote controlled function for 250 feet. And I mean, it's really cool. And then the last little trick that we added to this is the timecode generator in here can wirelessly sync from our TC1 units. So if you dial it all in on your TC1 and you hit sync, you know how normally your TC1 sync up, your timecode slate would sync up, now all your 32-bit float recorders sync up as well.
And that is awesome. I mean, you basically took everything you guys have been developing and stuck it into this new system. That's really great. And it records to micro SD.
Micro SD card. The micro SD card is in the AA battery compartment, so you have to remove the batteries, but in order to do that, you have to unlock the door, so that micro SD card is in there, and it is secure.
Wow, that's great. Let me ask you a question, because the other former version, it wasn't like you didn't like it, you wanted to keep it. You had a little bit of an issue. Talk me through that.
Sure. We had a supply chain issue, just like it seems everyone else in the world during the pandemic when it came to microchips. We had it a little bit worse because the supplier that manufactured those chips just said, yeah, we're not going to do that anymore. And it was like, okay.
Yeah, back to the drawing board.
Yeah, we had been working on this since 2020 when we started on this project. But as soon as that happened, it was like, we need to ramp up as fast as possible to get this out there. And we put all of our eggs into this wireless basket. And we think it's paying dividends today with the feedback we've already received online.
Now, in hand, it's so light, I almost, dare I say, I thought it was like a plastic housing. This is not a plastic housing. No. This is a well-machined piece of aluminum.
Yeah, so I've got one right here, and you can still see all the CNC markings because we didn't anodize these because people thought, we knew people were going to think it's plastic. So we wanted to make sure we've got some bare metal units on display here to show off the build quality. It's built out of 3 pieces of aluminum, a back, a front, and a battery door. And it is perfectly sealed up. You can't even find the seam line on it. It's really well made. And like I said, the transmitter comes in around 100 grams. And for everyone on the Imperial system, that's 3.5 ounces. So we're now measuring these things, really lightweight. If you put lithium batteries in there, you can sneak in under 100 grams.
Wow. Awesome. Okay, let's talk to me about retail price and availability.
So retail price, we're not announcing yet. We'll release that when we release pre-orders, probably in early summer. These are going to be shipping at the end of summer, probably looking at an August, early September kind of date.
All right. Thanks a lot, Andrew.
Thank you.